Hey guys, GutFoxx here. Today's video is a longer one. I sit down one-on-one with Jay Garcia 2 of the Mutt subreddit. I apologize ahead of time for the banging you hear through the video, but as you all know, it's always awkward the first time. And how do I know what's coming in the future? One word: voodoo. Today's sponsor is restraining orders, or as I like to call them, long-distance relationships. Alright, Jay Garcia, tell me about yourself.
All right, so I'm Jay Garcia two or underscore two. Freaking on the Reddit page, I guess. I've been around since December of 2013, I believe, December of 25, and I mean that's pretty much it. I run. I'm not exactly the best head-to-head player. I'm sure Ember the Ghost is a lot better. Same with Owned at Worms, he's a great player as well. Raflowski, he's an OG, but he doesn't really play Madden 15 much. But I'm not exactly the greatest Madden player, but I know the game very well, and I know how Ultimate Team works very well.
Okay.
And yep, that's pretty much it.
So, you're a Panthers fan. How'd that
I have.
start?
Well, my grandmother lives in Carolina, and I just always liked. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it, but I grew up. I'm fucking junior in high school right now. But in 2004, when I really started watching the NFL, they were the Panthers, right? They were right up there, 12-4 record, I believe, in the NFC Championship game. I was a fan of them, fair weather, you may say, but I stuck with them this whole year, all these years. So
Uh-huh.
I'm stuck with them. But yeah, that's how that's how I originally liked
Since
them.
'04. Well, that's not fair weather.
I guess not. But
So you on Reddit, you've talked about your different squads you've had. How many consoles do you have, and how many different squads do you have currently?
you know, in Madden 25, I had all four, and
Wow.
the reason for that, I took advantage of some stuff for monetary gain, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna go too far into that, but
Okay.
a dime for me, and as a junior in high school, it's something that maybe you guys may work, $15 an hour. I just don't have the opportunity,
Uh
so I
huh.
gotta do what I gotta do.
Gotcha.
So I had Xbox 360. Oh man, PS3. My team is loaded. On Madden 25. I have golden ticket free safety Calvin Johnson.
Wow.
Both Pro Bowl Jerry Rice, Pro Bowl. Deion Sanders. I mean, did you play Madden 25 at all?
I did not. I skipped that year.
No.
For
All
for
right,
Mutt.
but
For Mutt. Sorry.
yeah.
I
So
just
my
got into
team
Mutt.
is
Yeah.
worth. Yeah. All right. So my team's worth like 3 million on there, and that's because it's all transferred players. So what I do, I buy coins on PS3, I guess,
Okay.
and I make this team right, and then I transfer all to PS4 and sell it off there, and have a
Yeah.
free team on PS3.
Wow.
That's my mindset.
Wow.
And yep, and that's pretty much it. So this year I am on Xbox One and PS4. I don't really play much Xbox One though. I don't really like the controller.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I mean, hey, you play Xbox One, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Well, there you go. I
Yeah, I
mean,
have no
everyone
problem with it.
prefers. So yeah, I mean, I just enjoy PS4, and that's what I'm on this year, even on a new account.
Okay. So, can you talk a little bit about that console ban that you went
Well,
through? Watch
oh,
Tebow as he goes.
I mean, I've deserved this for a long time, and I just never really thought it would happen. But
Wait,
I got nonchalant
which console got banned?
PS4. PS4
PS4.
got on
Okay.
console ban, and I just ended up swapping with a friend, and
Oh,
I have
okay.
all my stuff back on another account.
Okay.
And
Did you end up putting that budget squad together with Tebow that you promised?
I did actually.
Very cool. How's that working
I
for
would
you?
actually. It's pretty good. I mean, anything with Tebow. I mean, shit, he has 93 elusive disc, 96 trucking.
Uh-huh.
That's all you need, dude.
Yeah. So you mentioned in that post I read about a coin glitch and how you don't do that. Nobody ended up asking you about it, but I wanted to. Are there actual coin glitches in Madden 15? When I Googled that, all I found were basically scam sites.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I mean, I've never. I just saw it on Mutt Manager. Shout out to Skylar Ray, by the way. Great website. And
Yeah.
I just saw all these regular sales, and I shouted out to EA Sports Mutt, and he actually ended up fixing the glitch, I guess. And I got a 200,000 coin bonus from that.
Wow.
Now I thought that he snitched on me to the EA guys or whatever, but I don't think it was like that. This guy's a straight up guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I give him props. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And I mean, I'm glad that there's no coin glitches in Madden 15
Yeah.
Ultimate Team because I don't
Yeah,
know
that
if
would
you're
kill the
familiar
market.
with the FIFA at all, but in FIFA for PS4, the whole market's fucked because there's a coin glitch only on PS4,
Is
and
there?
it just inflates the whole economy. So I'm really glad there's none of that on Madden.
Is there like a post somewhere that they explain the coin glitch, or how did you find?
Oh, on FIFA, I mean, I'm not sure of it to be honest, but I know for a fact that there is one, and I know the guys on our FIFA know all about it. I don't play FIFA as much as those guys, but I just know that there is one.
Okay. Okay. Do you so onto your coin buying and selling? Do you think people should be able to buy coins and cards directly in Madden Ultimate Team as opposed to just packs?
Uh, you you mean off EA or
Yeah,
do you
off
mean in
EA.
general? I mean,
I posted a
the
video a while
mark.
back of my thoughts on it, and I think they should just to make it easier for people who want to spend money, but there are
Yeah,
counter
I
arguments
agree.
to it.
There's always a lower. I mean, like, for example, I just bought a soccer jersey off of a website called AliExpress.com, $15, right? And there's another one. There's a regular jersey seller, Nike, selling for 55. It's the market price. It would be market prices for 100,000 coins. Say it's 10 bucks. All right.
Yep.
People would sell on these websites for $8.
Yeah.
There's always, but I do agree though. If EA put that out, it would be a major help.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like iTunes versus pirating music. I mean,
Yeah.
people will pay for the music as long as it's convenient.
Mhm.
I think the same thing would apply to Mutt. Yeah, the illegal market will always be better in price than the legal market. There's nothing you
Yeah.
can do
Mhm.
about it, but you
Absolutely.
will cannibalize some of those sales if you allow people to do a legal way of getting coins.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
all right, let's move on to the Madden 16 trailer. What did you think of it?
You know, I was just laughing at Odell Beckham hitting that whip, if you know what I'm
Oh
referring
yeah,
to. But you know, I'm not really too thrilled when the only three clips I see are face catching. Like, what the hell, man? That's like literally the worst thing of Madden 15.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I uh, I saw some rants on the Madden subreddit. Misfits 2025 had some good points about the lack of uh, improvements for Madden 16 on the warping of the uniforms. You know, looking at their shoulders and
yeah,
they just warp and bend. It looks unnatural. And then he talked about the wide receiver catching and the football warped into Odell Beckham's hand on that touchdown catch, which is more predetermined canned animation. So he isn't too
yeah.
optimistic about these improvements for Madden 16 because we've been promised them in previous years.
And you know what that means? Either A, they're going to come out with a huge. Well, it all matters about Joe Montana 16. Is it going
Okay.
to come out? Is it going to compete? If it competes, I will love it. I will not buy Joe Montana 16, but what I will do is wait for those updates to come out from EA because I know that since they have competition, they're going to be motivated, and that's all that matters, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
no doubt. Yeah, so you're not getting Joe Montana 16 no matter what.
I mean, unless Madden 16 is just AIDS,
Okay.
unless it's just the worst game of
Yeah.
like all time. No,
So
I don't care.
it's interesting. Joe Montana 16 is coming out first. And I mean, but I assume it's coming out in like July, August to beat Madden to press, but we haven't heard much about it at all for something that's coming out in 2 months' time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
yeah. So I guess and it's only supposed to be for Xbox and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. I think like everybody else. Are
I mean,
you banging a drum over there? Or?
no. I'm typing in. I'm actually. Yeah, I'm just typing in my computer right now. So apologize. But you know, the one issue I have with Joe Montana 16 that I really hope that 2K does fix is I don't know if you're familiar with 2K at all, NBA 2K, but the servers are just terrible,
Okay.
and you just can't play online without servers, and
Yeah.
that's a big issue in my opinion.
Yeah, I know. Madden does it like peer to peer. Does 2K do it the same way, where they basically put it on one person's machine, and that's the host, and then the other person connects to it. Call of Duty does that, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that's what they do. Yeah.
That's what 2K does too.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the servers in general, like like the hub, where
Yeah.
you're buying players from the auction house. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So let's move on to your defensive catching testing results post. So you and the
yeah.
card. Oh, go ahead and introduce it.
All right, so basically this was about a month ago when Khalil Mack's catching up his stat was upgraded by literally 5 points, and then his price jumped like 200,000 coins. I was like, what the hell
Yeah.
is this? So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go test this out. And I mean, I'm familiar with statistics somewhat, so I know that a sample size of 30 or greater is good. It shows little confounding if you know what that means. But anyways, so I threw the ball 30 times to each of the corners. Then the corners were MVP Vontae Davis, who had a 67 catch rating, which is below average in my opinion.
Yeah. Final
Super
edition Corey
Bowl,
Graham.
yeah, final edition Corey Graham has a B in my opinion. He's 79, right?
Yep.
Like one below an 80. That's not bad in my opinion.
No.
And Malcolm Butler, 83 catching, is an A. Now, this was before they decided to put all these corners with like 90 catching in the game. So this is a month ago, so keep that in mind. But that's an A in my opinion. Then you have Stone Hands Byron Maxwell, who has 53, 54, 53, something like that.
52 catching rating.
There
I'm
you
looking
go.
at your post right now, so that's why I got it offhand. I'm not that smart.
So the original plan was to put all of them in the was to put MVP Vontae Davis and Malcolm Butler into man coverage and put Super Bowl Byron Maxwell and Corey Graham in the zone, because I'm pretty sure they both have 95 plus man on the two of the man corners, Vontae and Malcolm Butler. I'm not sure. I think so. And Byron Maxwell and Corey Graham were 95 pluses in zone. But with zone coverage, it started batting down balls and stuff. And to be honest, throwing a ball to corner for an hour is just terrible. It's no fun.
Yeah.
So we just put it all in the man, and I'm pretty sure they all had similar heights, right? So we limited. We gave them all constants and everything besides catching, in my opinion. I think there might have been a couple like awareness or play rack, maybe like one or two, but the catching was there, and the results blew me away. I mean, I don't have them in front of me right now. I'm sure I can pull them up. What was it? Was not.
So Vontae Davis caught 15 of 31 on possible interceptions for 48.4% success rate. Corey Graham, 79 catching, had 13 of 30. Team of the week, Malcolm Butler with 83 catching, had 15 of 30. And Super Bowl Byron Maxwell with 52 catching, had 19 of 30.
Now, with this, yeah, exactly. So what I drew from this is that catching simply does not matter. That's what I drew from it. I was blown away because
just for corners or defensive backs, right?
Yeah, just for corners. I have not tested the other ones. I will soon though.
Okay.
But I was blown away.
Yeah. That you'd think it'd be the opposite of that. The guy who caught the lead had one of the highest catching ratings, and the guy who had 52, the lowest, had the highest interception rating. So I commented on your post asking about it, and you responded with, my guess is that they're all capped at 50 catching, and Maxwell just happened to catch 4 more than he was supposed to.
That's my guess.
Yeah. I do you think – so I notice a lot of times when my corners miss interceptions, it's like the CPU doesn't know that the ball's around them. So awareness is like where the players are on the field. Do you think there's like a ball spot modifier, like play rec or aggressive catch or anything like that behind the scenes?
That's probably something we're testing, but in my experience, no, because my 6'4" receivers still teabag the shit out of Richard Sherman. He probably has on a 90 play rec, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It might be with the equalizer. It might be with something. I don't know. Now let's move on to the equalizer now. Actually,
okay.
So I know almost everyone has such a strong opinion. It's either there is one or you're just terrible at the game.
Yeah.
Personally, I've never been a high enough overall, and I never let myself be high enough overall to let that happen. I capped myself last year at 96 overall.
Okay.
And this year I'm around the 93, 94.
Okay.
And the reason for that is whenever say there's two players that have the exact same stats at every single, you know, category, and one of them's rated 95, one of them's rated 94. I
Yeah.
choose 94 because I like keeping my overall low. I don't know. That's something that I do. I know lots of people have the objective to reach 99 overall, and that's the end game. But that's
Yeah.
just me. That's just me.
Yeah, I recently got to 99, and I this might just be my perception of it because I've heard it so many times, but it does feel a little worse. Like I'm losing. Like I lost a couple games I thought I shouldn't have lost. All my receivers seem to be covered, but I can't blame that on the equalizer so much as just a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a big debate today. Somebody's cousins worked for EA or something, and on the
Yeah, I saw
subreddit,
that.
um, about how they call it the cash machine. I don't know the exact uh, terms they use, but I, do you think that makes sense? Would EA put something like that? Wouldn't that be open themselves up to a lot of litigation or
I
problems?
think, I mean, it,
A big
it,
public affair mess,
I
basically.
just think that if, all right, so these people that have 99 overall teams generally, not all, generally, spend a ton of money.
Hmm.
And you got to think EA's got to cater to their customers and not put in the equalizer.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure. I mean, once again, I have no clue. You're asking the wrong guy. I mean, I'm not too educated about this at all. I just know that some people feel strongly about it, some people don't.
yeah,
Personally, if I had to take a side, I'd say no, but knowing EA, either side's possible. That's all I
yeah.
got to say.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you on the no. And I know I saw the post by Problem Right. He said he doesn't believe it either, but he's so good at the game, I don't think it'll affect him. Um, so, yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about? I think we covered the equalizer pretty well. Got our opinions on it.
There is, yeah, sure. There is an issue, in my opinion, with the elite badges and flashback sets, in my opinion.
Okay.
There's rarely any D'Angelo Williams, Joe Montana's, Philip Rivers, any of these new cards
Yeah.
because you require 7 elite badges to pull a Carson Palmer, a Mike Wallace,
Yeah.
any of these guys that you just need to take out of packs. Seriously, I can't stand it. And
Yep.
yeah, I mean, today's flashback really is not that special either. Who was it?
OC. Yeah.
And you compare him to Combine Warrior Von Miller, he got shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He's what 89 speed, which isn't amazing for defensive end chasing down Mike Vick right now.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you. The vault sets should be updated more frequently to cater to today's market. Like for example, like the elite player, you can put in I don't know how many elite badges to get an elite player, and that's horribly out of date.
Oh yeah.
So like an elite player isn't worth one badge
Yeah.
nowadays.
Oh,
Early in the game, that might have been worth it, but nowadays it isn't.
yeah.
But yeah, have you seen the Ultimate Legends that are releasing tomorrow? We should talk about
I
those.
just
And oh, go on.
and you know what? This caters again to EA going to his customers. People love face catching. People love abusing the game, so they put
Yeah.
in a face catcher and the anti-face catcher. Antonio Cromartie, what does he have? 99. I haven't seen his stats yet. I don't know if you can see him or not, but
You can
he's
only
gonna
see those
have-
base stats. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have ridiculous jumping stats. He's 6'2". And then
Uh-huh.
Plax, why do you put in a Plax as an ultimate legend? Why was this man an ultimate legend? I don't understand. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping for an old legend that hasn't been updated yet. A William Perry, a defensive tackle that can stand in the middle, but they give us
Yeah.
Mexico. Yeah, I'm really hoping for Perry. I love those big defensive tackles. Yeah, I agree with you. If anything, EA knows their market.
oh yeah,
It's-
they do.
they are smart in that regards. But I mean, would you be getting any of these two cards?
To be honest, I think I would get Plaxco if I could.
Yeah,
Cromartie was he have 102 speed? Is that what he has?
that's the boss. That's always out of range for me.
I mean,
But
yeah.
the regular one has 99 speed.
I mean it's pretty damn good. I'd
Yeah.
personally take Common Warrior DRC over him though. I'm pretty sure he has like 95 play rec, 97 speed, 98 jump. That's just me. I'm a fan
Yeah.
of that card, and that's one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't used him yet. I might switch Pat Pete to him with your recommendation because I've noticed Pat Pete getting beat over the top. Position hero Patrick Peterson.
No, okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it happened to me a couple times last game actually.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. So great. Anything else on your mind? Any other rants or anything?
Any other rants?
What are
In
you doing?
terms of Madden in general,
Yeah.
no.
Well, what
In
other
terms
video
of
games do you play?
FIFA, I play a lot
FIFA.
of FIFA,
Okay.
and occasionally when I get pissed off at both games, I'll hop into some Grand Theft Auto and run some people over.
Gotcha. Get the aggression out that way. So
Oh, of course.
you're pretty tied to EA then. I see.
Um, yeah, I am, and I just enjoy playing. I mean, I used to be a humongous Call of Duty player back in
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 days.
Oh
Then
yeah.
Ghost came, and it was just terrible. So then here I am, I'm Madden. What was
Yeah.
that? Was that
Yeah. It's
13? I don't know, 25. I don't know what time it was, but I just couldn't stand it. So I just hopped over to Madden.
so now you have a love hate relationship with EA.
I guess so.
Okay. Great. All right. Well, thanks for chatting with me. We'll I don't know, do this some other time, couple
Yeah,
weeks or
absolutely, man.
something.
Yeah,
But thanks, Jay Garcia.
yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, absolutely.
I'll see you. I'll see you on the forum.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
take care.